paint marker over a Sharpie marker. As you see on the right, a paint marker is a lot darker with its finished product than with the Sharpie marker. If I pick it up, you can see the vibrancy difference as well as the finished product by flipping over the glass. The paint marker comes out a lot darker and vibrant through the glass than does the Sharpie and is a little bit see-through. Now, Sharpie does make a paint marker, which works fantastic, and a great thing about it too is it comes in multiple different sizes, including fine and large. Tip number 2 is a toothpick is your best friend. Whenever you're trying to get fine lines or clean up any of your mistakes, simply using a toothpick and some water will help you right away. Just by dipping in a little bit, you can scrub away. And if you don't have paint markers, Sharpies will still be fine. And it does work as well. And to the paint marker, it works just as well as and cleans everything up right away. Now, I do recommend that you wait until your paint marker or your Sharpie or whatever you're working on is dry, just because it's a lot easier to scrape away and to not smudge any of your work. And just to clean up the little marks, you can always use a Q-tip as well and just wipe away once dry as well. You can even use a little bit of water or just dry, and it won't mess up your paint marker or any of your fine lines. Just make sure you're going very delicately and lightly. Tip number 3 is to use acrylic paint. Now, I actually have to buy some more, but I did put some photos of my favorite paints to use. I use these every single time I glass paint. They work amazing, and you can get them from Amazon or Walmart. Tip number 4 is to always seal the back of your paintings. Whenever you're done with your painting and it is completely dry, seal your paintings. It'll make sure that they never peel off of the glass, and it'll give them a nice coating in case you ever want to just not put them back in the frame and hang them on a wall. If you don't have access to Mod Podge, which is what I prefer to seal my paintings with, they are available at the dollar store, but I do understand it's not available to everyone. You can always make your own mixture using a mix of water and Elmer's glue. Just make sure it's like half diluted and you don't put too much water, otherwise you can end up smearing your paint, and after all your hard work, you do not want that happening. Tip number 5 is glass is glass. You don't have to spend a lot of money in order to glass paint. I buy all my glass from the dollar store. I've never had a problem. They have a wide selection of choices, and I can always paint the frames if I want a better color.